Hello, Addies. We are just gonna get right into today's session with a fight. You guys were able to find the herb that you guys needed for the plague that's been going around. However, some goblins also found you. So I already had you guys roll for initiative, and because none of you wrote it down, I guess
Because you were writing it down.
Weeks.
it's
That's so sad.
it's been a few weeks. I understand. It would not matter if you had written it down, but anyway, first in initiative is Marcus.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, first in initiative is Marcus. Then after Marcus is Ren. Then Inizio, Dylan, Ko, and then the goblins. So they go last.
Well, I guess I will fire an arrow at the goblin.
Fantastic.
At the moment, all three goblins are kind of the same. They have not diverged out yet. So.
They have not. Yeah, they have not moved yet. For reference, they are above you in the trees, which means that they get advantage. But yeah, they're above
But
you
what?
in the trees. You are currently in front of Ren, and the rest of your party is 45 feet away. So anyway, roll to hit.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, a 17 hits.
Where's my D8? There it is. That is 5 damage.
Jesus. All right. You.
I'm going to use my
lose-
bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
I love that. On which one?
Wait, no, I don't have Hunter's Mark yet. I'm still level 1. Never mind.
I'm so sorry for the whiplash. Alrighty. You loose an arrow, hitting the one directly in the middle, also aiming an arrow at you. Kind of falls back. Does not fall out of the... Does not fall out of the tree. Next up in initiative is Ren. Ren is going to kind of peek his little head out from behind you, and just ready in action. So he has the dagger that Inizio gave him, and he's kind of just holding it defensively. So if anyone comes within, striking range, he's gonna stab him.
I also want to say I'm sort of positioning myself between him and the goblins, just as a defensive measure.
Okay. Inizio, you're up.
These three goblins in the tree, how are they, like, within 15 feet of each other?
Yes,
How high up are they?
20 feet.
Can I climb up? Like 5 feet? And then cast Thunder Wave?
I'm going to remind you that you and the rest are 45 feet away from this battle,
Oh.
and I don't think you guys know that it's even happening.
Oh, okay.
All you know is that Marcus and Ren have disappeared, and you are currently in the forest with your other two companions.
Well, guys.
Are you sure this is an attempt to kill us?
I'm sure.
Well, guys. Any idea where those two ran off to, or do you think they found that herb, right? I mean, should we?
They do sure seem to be taking a while with the herb.
I do suppose you're right. Should we walk in that direction?
I guess.
Alright. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
I used my full movement.
Okay. You could also dash to get there immediately.
I feel like Dylan has no reason to worry yet. So
Fair
Dylan
enough.
would just be like taking their time and doing a little walk.
Okay.
I mean, did the goblin, was there like any kind of war cry or anything to signify like there's
The
danger?
goblins didn't say anything. No, they were utilizing stealth. Marcus can absolutely choose to.
I'm just keep sauntering, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry, Marcus.
I'm so sorry, yeah. Like I was
No.
I had a plan.
I
had a
forgot.
plan and
I
everything.
forgot you were all far away. So
We'll be right there with you.
In a few minutes.
In like 12 seconds, we'll be there.
Sorry, I was doing geometry.
Geometry?
Yeah, I know, right? Never thought I'd use that outside of a classroom. So Dylan and Co are next, but you guys also don't know that there's danger, so I'm just assuming you're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. It's the goblins' turns now. Marcus, the one that you hit, is going to draw his bow and strike at you. I am so sorry. Does a 14 hit you?
a 14 does not hit me.
Incredible! Are you the tankiest? You, the ranger? Are you the tankiest one?
I think I might be. I think we discussed this, and I am
Oh,
What's your
that's-
AC?
15.
Mine is also 15.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so our cleric and our ranger are the
Oh,
tanks.
the tanky ones. Great. We love seeing it. Bow draws, misses. The other two use their full movement to climb down from the trees and hide. So the other two surrounding the ones with the bow who does not move kind of scatter into the woods. And they have the ability, that is a natural one, never mind. The one on the right, the one on the right ducks behind a tree that is way too skinny and is completely convinced that he's hidden. The other one rolled a 12. What is your passive perception? It's not passive, just roll perception.
Passive- Okay. 11.
Yeah, the other one kind of weaves through some trees to confuse
Too
you
busy
and
looking
then
at the other one.
disappears. That's their turn. Anyway, top of the initiative, Marcus.
I'm going to just call out goblins to the others. And then I'm going to fire a second shot.
Awesome. Which one are you trying to hit?
The one I've already hit, the one with the arrows.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Roll for damage.
12 damage.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. That what?
I rolled the full 8 on the d8.
Okay, the one in the tree, you strike him, I mean, directly through the heart. There is no coming back from this. Eyes roll back into his head as he falls, and just dead on the forest floor. Is there anything else you would like to do before?
Given I don't have spells at the moment, there is nothing else I really can do.
Fair enough. All right, it's Ren's turn now. Ren is going to use his bonus action to also hide within the trees. That is an 18. You feel Ren's little fingers leave your body, and if you turn to look at where he was, the kid is gone. Just fully disappeared. Ren is also going to, because he has... Gonna, from his hidden place, toss his dagger at the one that is just very poorly hiding. That is... I can do math, I swear to God. Oh, that's a 15 to hit! So Ren, the child, tosses his dagger at the poorly hidden goblin, and it actually does hit the creature. I know that this kid has sneak attack damage.
I guess we're gonna make
Okay.
So I am going to roll 1d4 and 2d6. As I was making Ren, I was like, if he hits, he's gonna be super fucking helpful in this fight. There we go. And I said 2d6. I love math. 3, 8. Oh. It just did 14 points of damage. And immediately one-shots the other goblin. Marcus, you still can't see Ren, but you do see a dagger impale itself into the poorly hidden goblin, and the thing just drops, completely dead. Anyway, that's Inizio, it's your turn.
Well, hearing Marcus shout that there's goblins, I'll increase the pace of my saunter to a leisurely trot, and look around, see if I can see any of these goblins. Besides the two dead ones.
Make a perception check for me.
That is a
13?
17.
17. Oh yeah, you notice immediately a goblin hiding behind a tree outside of Marcus's vision, but is preparing to attack with a scimitar.
How close am I to him?
I'd say a good 15 feet.
Was the perception check considered an action?
No.
Or do I still have?
You still have an action.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, in that case, I'm going to try to stealthily creep upon the goblin, and I'm gonna bite him in the throat, casting Primal Savagery.
Okay, what does that do?
You channel your primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. Okay, so I use my movement, get up to him. On a hit, target takes 1d10 acid damage.
What? Okay.
I got rotten teeth.
Yes. What did you? It's a to hit.
It's an attack roll.
Yeah, it's an attack roll. That is so terrifying. What did you do?
I rolled a natural 20.
Jesus! Oh my god.
I am blessed. Let me get D10.
Okay.
Canonically, that one singular training session we did shot us through the roof.
Somewhere the fallen faction is like, I fucking knew it would help.
That would be 12 points of damage.
12 poison damage?
Acid damage.
Acid damage.
Acid damage.
Awesome. This other goblin can't even shriek as your teeth sink into its throat. Its blood, like, just flowing down your throat. This goblin goes limp in your teeth and dies.
Well, that was terrifying.
So when you say goblin, you mean like these goblin these nuts, or
Marcus, you just saw Nizio's teeth grow into, like, just fangs and rip out a goblin's throat.
Yes, I did.
Ren comes out of hiding and just points and screams at Inizio, running over to you, Marcus, and just hiding behind you. After he gets his dagger from the corpse of the goblin.
I will have you know, I bought that dagger for you, and I just saved your life!
Ren thinks about that for a second, and then kind of relaxes. Like, alright, if you wanted to kill me by now, you could have.
alright? So what kind of goblins was it?
What a great question, but I don't have an answer to.
No, like
Just...
I feel like Dylan and Co are like walking in on like the aftermath of it all, and like because the whole like is it these nuts goblins or what comment Co made. It's just like, all right, so what are we dealing with? Like, was it like a these nuts joke, or was it actually goblins? And I'm just
It was actually goblins, and I'm going to point at
an asshole.
I'm going to point at the corpse that Inizio ripped the throat out of.
Did you happen to see a owlbear pass by, or?
No owlbears.
All right, so what the
you
fuck
see
did that?
I'm going to point at Inizio. Inizio, presumably blood across your
Grinning. Grinning. And, like, teeth are still... I still have sharp teeth. They're just not as big anymore.
In any other circumstances, I feel like I would hold out like the hand sign for a cross and start slightly backing away. But we were once gods.
Ungrateful.
I'm sorry, that's what
All
makes
of
you think that. That's what makes you think this is acceptable.
No, there was another attachment to that. The other attachment was, why is that kind of hot?
Mental note: don't mess with Ko or Inizio.
Right. You guys are more than welcome to loot the bodies if you would like to.
Oh, yeah.
It's here.
Do I find any jewelry? I want some more necklaces.
It's funny you ask that. You find about 50 gold pieces worth of gemstones on all three of them combined. Some jasper, onyx, bloodstone, star rose quartz, and zircon. All of which I can explain. Starting with onyx, it's a black gem. That one's pretty on the nose. Jasper. The jasper you find is... What?
Isn't Jasper? It's red, right?
Actually, this one's opaque blue.
Ooh!
Some bloodstone, which is just a rock with red flecks in it. The star rose quartz, translucent rosy stone with a white star-shaped center. I can talk. And then zircon, which is transparent and kind of, and then pale bluish green.
Zircons can actually come in a variety of colors.
I was just like this specific one.
I know,
you've
I
got-
know, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't know. Doesn't matter. You also
Stop yelling at
find.
me.
Stop yelling at me. You also find 50 gold pieces spread out between them and 900 silver pieces,
Fucking loaded.
which is a good amount of math.
All right, hang on. Say how much? 50 gold pieces.
Yes.
We can set 10 gold aside for Briar, and then we can each take 10. Except this is all out of character. And Itio doesn't share. But he will. I'll do this math. If we all take 10, then we can give Peyton 10. And then you said 400? No, 900 silver?
900.
900 silver. I'm sorry.
Hang on,
It's
what?
220 each. From if you divide by 900 divided by 5 is 220.
Thank you.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It was 120?
Okay,
9 minus 5 is
10 silver pieces is 1 gold piece.
180.
Gold pieces.
No, silver pieces.
Silver pieces. Wait.
180.
Oh, you're doing each. I'ma shut up.
180 for 5. So we each get 10 gold and 180 silver, and somebody needs to tell Peyton.
Well, good job, you guys, and you all were worried that you were going to die.
Now we're rich. The world is gonna be begging at our feet.
Dude, that's so much money.
Ren, my brain just...
Oh, should we give money to the child?
Marcus sees a lot of someone he doesn't quite remember in Ren, so I think I'm gonna give a small portion of mine to him.
How much are you giving the kid?
I'll give him 80 silver.
80 silver. That is
8 gold
8
pieces.
gold pieces. That's 800 US dollars.
It's a banana, Michael. How much could they cost? $800?
I'm sorry, you said 8 gold pieces. I wrote down 800 gold pieces. That is not mathematically
I
correct.
wish I had 800 gold pieces.
Anybody know Revivify?
I think I used to.
I could have.
You all hear Ren go, ow! As he looks down at his hand. There's a little bite mark there. It starts to bleed on his finger, and you also hear like the scurrying of rats, scurrying away from your location. Ren,
Question.
yes, answer.
How big are the rats?
What are you asking me? Are you asking me if they're like a tiny creature, or are you asking me just like in real life how big are them rats?
Like, is this a tiny creature?
This is-
Like-
ROUS.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna ask the opposite interpretation of that question as well. Are these like normal sized rats?
How big are them rats?
How big are they?
Oh my goodness. The rats are normal sized. About a good this big. As for your question, give me 1 second because I actually can look this up.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're not dealing with more fuck shit.
You think I'd throw just giant rats at you?
No,
As
I think
level
yes.
what?
No, I think you would throw were rats at us.
Where rats?
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I feel like I would do that. That does sound like something I would do.
What if they're cranium rats? Those are my favorite.
Anitio, what on earth is a cranium rat?
You see, they are rats that have mind flayer like influence, and they're able to communicate with one another. And this psionic energy makes them able to cast spells and to speak telepathically. They're very fun.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. Wow, just as quickly as you gained it.
Are these creatures of your making?
Hmm.
If you say yes, it's canon.
You also say yes, that means Red hears the conversation.
I do not wish to speak without my celestial lawyer present.
To answer your question, yes, they are tiny.
Okay, cool. We're not dealing with were rats. We are safe.
Are you safe? I didn't say you were safe.
Uh-oh. My history
Child,
brain
you
kicked
just
in.
Yeah.
allowed that pitiful creature to sneak up and bite you.
I didn't. It. It was really scrappy and it hurt. Your finger is bleeding. It's just tears.
Why are you leaking?
This is what happens when you're in pain. You cry.
Marcus!
Anicia, move. I got this. Just gotta flick Anicia in the head.
Really, Anitio, you need to learn some bedside manner.
I you know, fuck it. I kneel to like the kid's level and take his hand and gently start singing. We don't have all of our memories from our mortal life, correct?
You don't have any of your memories from your mortal
Okay,
life.
just want to refresh my memory. Just start singing a song off the cuff, Copperhead, and just takes her both her hands and entirely like covers his hand and squeeze tightly as I cast Healing Word.
Okay. I was going to ask in that very long and drawn out thing if you were actually going to cast a spell or if you were just holding this little boy's bleeding hand
No.
and singing to him.
No, that would be fucked up.
I'm not going to help you as a cleric. I'm just going to be here. Moral support.
Motion.
Uh,
Let's save our spell slots for the players.
Kitty gets back to hit points. I don't have my life. Oh, I know. 4 total hit points. Never mind.
Okay. Ren is back up to full health. He kind of sniffles and looks at you. He's like, "Thank you." The rat took my flower, the one that we needed for Dr. Anthros. We don't have as many now, but we still have some.
Well,
Uh,
I doubt we can go about chasing a rat across the whole forest.
well,
Who's really mean?
most of us can.
We can sure as hell try.
Fine, I'll try tracking the rat.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Marcus.
because
You're a
it's
sweetie.
tracking on my favorite terrain, I'll get advantage.
Yes, yes. All of that is true. Survival check, advantage.
15.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a rat. I'm gonna let that happen.
It's a fucking rat.
You do notice little drops of Ren's blood making a trail just because it was in the rat's mouth as it left. There are just the tiniest little paw prints leading in a direction that is surprisingly back to Bayron.
That is strange.
Well, off we go.
All right. You guys trek through the forest. I'm gonna say it's about like 10, 11-ish in the morning. It's not nighttime yet. As you guys head back to Bayron, the town is bustling. Still not as many people as there should be because a lot of them have gotten sick. But Carlisle is still trying to draw in traffic to his adventurer's store. And Carl and I remember his name.
I got it.
I got it. I wrote it down. Paul. Carl and Paul, they set up their daily fishery stall outside to make sure anyone who actively wants to keep their business afloat remains there. Are you still tracking the rat tracks? Marcus?
I would say as we got back to the town, we would stop off at the doctor's instead, just following the rat.
Okay. Dr. Anthros does not notice you come in once again. The man still desperately trying to help as many people as possible. You see a couple of people in the corner kind of just like talking and mumbling, but to themselves. Some of them are like at the counter, worried families, shouting for like a cure or at least some form of assistance. Dr. Anthros eventually does see you and is like, "Oh, perfect. Do you have what I need?"
Yes, we have the herb you need.
Incredible. Well, give it here.
I hand it over.
Thank you. He reaches into a little coin pouch and hands you 5 gold. Thank you. I desperately needed this. If you could help with crowd control, please try not to get yourself sick. But if you could help with crowd control while I make the necessary elixirs, that would be incredibly helpful. And he rushes into the back.
Hey, I guess I'll help out with crowd control.
What do you do? You all can all do this. It doesn't just have to be Marcus, by the way.
I would like to help the table.
I whip out my bagpipes.
Incredible.
Oh no, have you ever heard what bagpipes sound like indoors? Have you ever heard what they
No.
sound like indoors?
Going to YouTube. I'll be back.
They are loud. And they reverberate off the walls and it just gets louder.
Alright, I'll see what else I have.
No, use the bagpipes. That's hilarious. You're telling me that people are gonna stay in a building where somebody is loudly playing bagpipes? That's a great form of crowd control.
True.
I'll take out my, Shit, I forgot the difference between a lute and a lyre.
One I don't play poker with.
A lute is a
Okay.
a lute's a
Lute
little
is more
guitar
guitar.
thing, and lyre's kind of more harpy.
I'll take out my lyre. And start playing a fun little... relaxing tune.
Okay. Roll me performance.
Okay.
What did you roll?
That was a nat 1 plus my 5.
Oh, plus nothing. Okay. You take out your bagpipes initially, and then you think about it. Like, no, I can do better than this. You pull out your lyre. The moment you go to touch it, it immediately breaks. The strings snap. Although the noise does get everyone's attention, as they kind of look over at you and in confusion.
Sorry about that, folks. Little technical difficulties over here.
What's technical? Wait.
Nothing. It's fine. Inside, I'm like crying over my lute. Not my lute, my lyre.
The other one.
Yeah.
What? Marcus and Co, what do you guys do to try and help this crowd disperse, I guess?
Just trying to, like, old-fashioned, like, move my body to get people out of the way and corral them back to a different area.
I'll be helping
Hopefully
out
they're
in
bad.
in the same way.
You're just gonna move.
I don't have any spells. What else am I supposed to do?
It's like, okay, come on, guys.
It's that or Fred and
Move
move
it.
weapons.
I don't want to hit anybody with a Toll to Dead.
You're just... Okay, so I need to get confirmation on this. You both are just like corralling these people out of the way with your arms, just.
I do have. If I can find like a broom.
There's a
hold on,
like
hold on.
stray cats.
No, hold on. Just at the end of the broom handle, cast light on it, and
Cassie will
hopefully
or
casting light on the end of the broomstick, and hopefully just like waving it around towards like people to not only disperse but like hopefully like see that like somebody's trying to get through, so they make way.
Persuasion or intimidation, depending on what you're trying to do here.
I would like persuasion. I don't want to scare anybody.
Okay.
Okay. 15 total?
Yeah, alright. The crowd stops yelling over the counter, for a little bit, and kind of just... they're confused as they're being corralled away, by your bright light, and you and Marcus's shared just pushing them back, but they do eventually just back away, so you now have a lot of people in one corner of this very small doctor's shop.
Thank you.
You can't keep us here forever.
You cut out in
You
the
cut
middle
out.
there.
I know, I saw it.
I got
I saw it
exactly what you
happen.
mean.
You can't keep us here forever. Yeah, we are owed a cure. That doctor knows exactly what he's hiding. The chaos is just getting
We are-
worse.
We are working on it as fast as possible. You are owed a cure. Just hold on.
He is working
please.
on it. I just came here with a key herb that the doctor needed to
He
produce
has
this
the
cure.
herb.
No!
one of the
Before any
townspeople
like stampede
immediately
happens,
I missed what just happened.
before any stampede breaks out, I'm just gonna turn to Marcus and just go, "You doomed us."
I'm gonna give you guys 5 in-game seconds to decide if you want to just book it or if you're going to continue to try and reason with this crowd.
Oh no. Benicio looks like he's up to something.
Like while this is all going down, could I have like gotten in to the group of people demanding the cure? And I just want to start like talking about different diseases and be like, oh, you know, when you stand this close, proximity to other people, you know how quickly infection spread. It's actually quite remarkable. You are all breathing each other's air and breathing. Yet your air is going into my lungs, and my air is coming out of my lungs and going into your lungs. And you know, the more we stay in this small enclosed space, the sicker we're all gonna get.
Intimidation. Roll it. With advantage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where did Ezio go?
Fixing things. Don't worry about it.
Fixing or making them worse.
I'm so glad it's with advantage because 1 is a natural 1.
Ooh.
The other
man.
is only an 11, so I only got 12. I'm not that intimidating. Just a little uncomfortable to be around.
The townspeople who do hear you kind of just back away from you, and the others, so you do get a couple of them to leave the shop, but mostly the commotion of realizing that Marcus had at least a little bit of whatever was needed for this cure has taken precedence.
I'm probably gonna just jump back before anybody starts to like reach out and grab me. And since I'm a theater, I can jump long. No, I quick up. I'm on. I'm gonna
mean-
make a long or a high jump.
You can do either of those things. Do you want to just jump really far away?
Not super far, just like a few feet. Just like, okay, wait. Please calm down. We are trying to get it settled right now.
The herb needs to be processed into an elixir before you take it. Eating the herb on its own will not do you any favors.
Make a persuasion check. I'm going to let you roll with advantage because Ko is also helping.
Okay. What is my persuasion? That's a 9.
You guys.
What advantage?
We don't do well with people.
With advantage, yes. One was a 5, the other was an 8.
Oh, well.
Oh.
That's incredible. The crowd ignores you and just starts like pushing past the borders that you guys have made. Some of them try to reach like for your pockets, Marcus, but Ren grabs your hand and kind of just pulls you away into a different corner. As the crowd, I think you've somehow made it worse, actually, as they yell and scream for the doctor to return. Ren kind of shakes your hand to get your attention.
Yes, what is it, Ren?
I don't think those people are very nice right now.
Right, they're not, but they are desperate. They need this cure, and they're just really eager to get it.
Ren immediately starts coughing. You see like a little trickle of blood come out of the kid's mouth. And he kind of just like very woozily holds on to you. Uncle Marcus, I don't I don't feel very well.
Ko, can you do anything for him?
I would if I could, but kind of use up most of my usable energy with the rat fight, because
Must have been the rat.
I have healing word. I can do something. I can be useful. I go over and I'm not that tall to begin with. So I just kind of bend down a little bit. I don't know where I'd put my hand for coughing up blood. Maybe on his chest.
Stick your full fist in his mouth.
Cast or attempt to cast healing word. Hold on. Let me read healing word.
Mm-hmm. Can you read it out loud?
A creature of your choice that you can see within range gains hit points equal to 1d4 your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effects on undead or constructs at higher levels. When you cast a spell using a spell slot on second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d4 each slot above first. But I rolled another nat 1.
Wait,
Wait.
no, you just roll your d4. You just roll your d4.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
shit.
it's not a d20 roll. I was like, wait, how?
It can't happen, but like, damn.
That's a 3.
Okay.
Hooray!
What's your
spell? Sorry.
My spellcasting ability is charisma, so that's just straight charisma. That's
whatever
plus
the
3.
modifier is, yeah.
Yeah. So that's plus 3.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That is
6. As you lay your hands on this sick boy, what do you say to cast Healing Word?
It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get better.
Okay. You say that, and your hand glows a bit. There's a beat before Ren continues to cough. The spell seemingly had no effect on this disease.
Was it the same symptoms as everybody else who's sick?
Are you asking in or out of character?
Can I ask out of character?
I would prefer if you didn't.
Oh, okay. So what do my elf eyes see? Does he look like the same kind of sick as the people who are standing around us?
Perception check.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Hey!
I love this dice. You're staying out.
Yes. He seems to be of the same kind of pallid complexion. Same kind of woozy, not really all there. Although it seems to be affecting him a lot quicker than it's affecting everyone else around you. Ren looks up at you, Marcus, and goes, Mama had the same symptoms before she stopped moving. She's not dead. She's just very still and mumbles to herself sometimes. Am I gonna die?
You're not going to die. It's going to be okay. Just stay here with Co, and I'm going to go and talk to Dr. Anthos, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to head back to go and speak to the doctor.
As you do that, you hear, like, just the fading voice of Ren going, Can I touch your horns? To,
Please don't.
Go.
I mean, that's nice of you, yes.
The kid excitedly just, like, touches your itty-bitty horns. Marcus, as you walk back, to the back of the shop, you see Dr. Anthros just running around, putting things into beakers, like stirring them. This man is so stressed trying to get like an elixir going.
Forgive me for interrupting, but you wouldn't happen to know how the disease is spread, would you?
Typically it's I'm sorry, can you hand me that? He points-
This one?
Yes, that one, thank you. Typically it's spread through feces, spit, sometimes rats or different animal bites, and it just continues.
I thought so. While we were out getting the herb, Ren was bitten by a rat, and now he's showing symptoms.
Oh. How is he looking now?
When I was last in there, he started coughing up blood.
Gods.
It's progressed fast in him.
Yes, it has. Typically that happens with either children or someone who got the disease directly from a source. You said he was bitten by one of these rats.
Yes.
I believe you were here the last time one of the rats stole this specific herb that I had you go find. It's strange, though. They've touched nothing else. Nothing else in my shop has been messed with or has teeth or claw marks in it. It's specifically this herb that I need.
That's very unusual.
I agree. It will take me a couple of hours at least to get all of this prepared and ready. Ren may have until the end of the week.
Couldn't you prioritize the people who are progressing faster?
Ren is progressing faster, at least according to you.
Yes, that's what I meant. Couldn't you prioritize people like Ren?
Yes, of course. And his mother, I understand that she's in the catatonic state that this disease leaves you in the final stages, and because his father is off at war, there's no one else to take care of him.
Of course. I'll try and think of a way to solve the rat problem.
Please do.
I won't keep you up any longer. I know you need to concentrate for this. As I'm leaving the room, could I roll some sort of check to try and figure out why the rats would only want this one particular herb? I don't know if that would be nature, animal handling, or something else.
Huh. I'm gonna say that's investigation.
Okay.
I will still give you information about why they would, but yeah, I'm gonna say investigation encompasses all of that.
16?
That's not bad. You look around and you do become aware of what Dr. Anthros said. There are teeth and claw marks surrounding the jars in which this herb is located. However, none of the other things in the shop have been touched. You would know quite a bit about nature. Because of that, you also know that this herb specifically is used to treat the disease that's going around. It doesn't actually have any other properties. It's also lethal to rats. It doesn't attract them at all.
Ah.
Rats and other rodents.
The herb that the rats have been stealing, they shouldn't want to take. I'm telling this to the group, by the way, back in the entrance, not to the doctor.
Okay, because in my head you were just talking to yourself
Yeah.
out loud. So
Oh no. Yeah, I'm telling this to the group. The herb that the herb that the rats have been stealing that is important for the cure to this disease. They shouldn't want to eat that at all. It's toxic to rodents. It's very unusual that they're taking that herb and that herb alone.
So, do you think there's people controlling the rats?
Nicia, tell us about cranium rats again.
Yes, cranium rats are a very interesting creature that typically do serve some sort of a master. Typically, I want to say it is mind flayers, but occasionally I believe some powerful wizards have been known to, and warlocks have been known to manipulate these rats, and, you know, that's psionic. I wouldn't know any other information, though, about these cranium rats. They're a totally normal creature that existed prior to me.
So this disease, I bet.
No correlation whatsoever. I hope.
You hope.
These are regular rats and not these cranial rats. Correct? And I'm going to look at Anitzio as I say that.
Would you be able to tell the difference?
Often have sort of bulbous brains. Like, that protrude.
Well, these rats definitely didn't have that.
We know for sure. We know for sure they weren't. They
I've
weren't
seen
big brains?
I've seen them twice now.
Right.
Still, it's not out of the question that they're under somebody's control. It would make sense.
I think either way we have to go down the sewers.
No, I don't think this is a sewer problem. The rats were in the forest.
Well, I mean, this town is small enough that everyone practically knows each other on ground level. Wouldn't it also make sense that whoever is controlling these rats would hide in the sewers where nobody would go?
We saw a pit of dead gnolls. There was a battle here was it a few days ago or a few weeks ago?
I believe it was 3 months.
There was a battle here a few months ago.
I've just left the pile of no bodies?
You found the pile of nobodies in the forest where
Oh,
they
in the forest. Right.
where they disposed of them.
Ah.
Wait, hold on. Do we know when this disease started spreading in the town? I'm asking both in and out of character.
Ren pipes up. It was about 3 months ago, I think.
I think we're all coming to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
That this town has a terrible immune system?
No, you know what? Saving it for later. That somebody 3 months ago fought a bunch of gnolls and unknowingly spread it through the town is now probably hiding in sewers.
We also
You just really want to go down in the sewer cove.
I mean, we also have to talk to like the crazy old guy
he said
tonight.
he saw someone with a monster with a hyena face. Did he? What if that's a gnoll and that gnoll is controlling the rats?
How would a gnoll control rats?
Whatever the fuck that gnoll was fighting must have been weird.
Ren,
DM, what time is it?
in or out of? I'm assuming you say
Yeah.
in game. You called me DM.
In-game.
Sorry, that was a dumb question. It's around noon.
Okay. So we still got plenty of time before.
Yeah, before you're supposed to meet up with Seamus in the graveyard, yes. Ren grabs on to Ko's hand and kind of just shakes it a little bit to get your attention.
Yeah.
Before Mama got sick, she always said that the gods would be able to help us whenever we were in trouble. Can we go down to the church by the pier?
Sure. Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
I'll go with.
I'll tend to.
Oh no, the DM has contracted the illness.
I will, after like realizing like Anicio didn't follow immediately, I will go back and drag Anicio by the collar.
Man, I was gonna be so creepy towards some town folk. Right.
Beautiful. With that, we can take our 15-minute break, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Hello and welcome back. We are back from our break, which definitely took longer than 15 minutes. My bad. Last we left off, yeah, I'm not gonna... Should I do that? No, you guys can explain it. So, you all are walking, with Ren as Ren leads the way to the local church. You can immediately tell it's not entirely, for one specific god. There are many small statues and places, or altars rather, that are decorated differently. As you all walk up, sweeping the stairs, you find your good friend Briar. Briar, it's been a minute since we've seen you. Please describe your character.
Ire is, I forget what height, but a blue-skinned tiefling. White hair, white star-like freckles, and blue deer-like antlers. They have a amazing southern accent, and they use they/them pronouns.
Fantastic. Yeah, you will see your good friend.
Briar, it's nice to see you again.
Well, hi! I haven't seen y'all in a bit. How are y'all?
Alright, how are you?
Trying to be better, but getting there.
What have you been up to?
A bunch. Stepped away to try to reconnect with Eldora, try to reconnect with myself. Yeah, a lot of different things. But right now, sweeping stairs.
I see that.
Are
I am going to ask just really quickly above the table, Briar, heads or tails?
heads.
Thank you.
Can't keep doing this to people.
Yes, I can. Ren walks up to you, and Briar, you see a very small, pale red boy. His horns are definitely smaller than a full-blooded tiefling would be at his age. The kid walks up to you and just goes, "Do you know my friends?"
Well, I traveled with them for a bit. And then I just left. All of a sudden, I feel terrible about that. By the way, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to just up and go, but things happened and felt like I needed to. But yes, I do.
I like your horns.
Why, thank you. I like your horns too.
Thank you. Daddy always said that I would get bigger horns like yours someday.
Well, you gotta eat your veggies and sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
I don't like
Yeah.
veggies, but that that might be why I don't feel well.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
You see this child like cough up a little bit of blood. It's okay. They're gonna help save the town.
I have no doubts about it.
You can come too. He kind of just like pulls on your hand and is trying to get you into the rest of the group.
We do need the help.
If that's okay with y'all. I mean, I'm sure you're mad at me for just up and leaving.
Consider it all forgiven.
That is, if you're not busy sweeping stairs for the next 12 hours.
Well, I'm sure these stairs can wait. And Briar's gonna set up the broom up next to the nearest like chair or wall or whatever's closest. And step closer to the group.
Okay. You all have a solid 12 hours before you have to meet up with Seamus. Is anyone gonna catch Briar up on what you're doing?
I feel like I would, just to like be like, all right, so here's what happened so far. Please don't make me say it all again.
Well, we do have to explain for Real World Peyton as well.
Because over the table, I'm still confused. I'm just hearing names thrown around, and I'm like, sure, totally.
Right, yeah, you're either doing this in character or Briar is walking into this in the dark. I'm not...
I was muted. Well, you see. It was 3 months ago in this village, a gnoll attack. We stumbled upon their corpses in the woods. We were briefly inconvenienced by a few goblins. We've actually, actually, this is out of character. We've set aside 10 gold and 160?
180.
180 silver pieces for you. Inizio, though, is a bastard, and I don't think he would be the one to hand you that money. But Bella knows that this money is yours, so Bella is telling you that you have this money.
You said
10 gold, and 180 silver.
okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
So yes, we killed the goblins easily, due to my awesomeness. Then we took the herbs because people are getting sick, very sick.
I thought
It's
you'd
very-
be more excited to mention that.
I was so excited that I couldn't believe that I hadn't already mentioned it. That's why I forgot. Yes, so the whole town is falling ill. This happened about the same time that these gnolls attacked. But we went to the doctor, and, people are grouchy. I thought being sick was, it's interesting, it's fun, but no, these people don't seem to care for it. They're being very demanding.
It's not fun when your life is being threatened, Inizio.
That's debatable. You know, without the threat on one's life, how would one know that they are alive?
I will.
Think about it.
You knew you were alive while you were God, right?
No. I am above that. Surely. Oh, and we must meet the gravedigger who has some further insight on all of this. But we have how much time to kill? 12 hours?
Yeah, a good 12 hours.
So, you know, if you wanted to go, what is it that people do? Eat? Go eat.
It sounds like you've kept yourselves busy. I've been having adventures with stairs, as you can see.
Briar, you would know this. There have been an influx of rats inside of the church that you've been staying in lately, as well as other buildings around the town, so their news doesn't entirely surprise you. Alright, what are you guys gonna do for the next 12 hours? I assume 8 of them will be spent sleeping and
Yes,
taking a long
yes.
rest.
Yes,
A nice
please.
long ass rest.
First, I kind of want to look around at the different shrines to see what kind of gods are worshipped here and
Oh,
see
yeah,
if any.
that'll be fun. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can spend some time before resting, you know?
It makes more sense. Like, let's see, we gotta be there at midnight. So, like,
Yeah.
let's say we wanna wake up at 11:30. So we gotta go to bed at like 3,
That's what you.
right?
Ye-
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes.
gotta need to do
I was like,
5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
We got 3 hours.
Yeah, what? Or, what? Or I guess more appropriately, who is being worshipped here?
give me 1 second. You motherfuckers.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I should have been had this prepared.
You know this is gonna happen almost anytime you mention a cathedral or church of some kind.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
You do realize mentioning that
Wow.
any one of us are here is going to incur bragging rights.
Yeah.
Okay. I was slightly prepared.
Yay.
You all look around. And there are, I mean, a couple of different altars. But, I'd say you see about 5 to 10 different ones just on the outside. Briar, you would know that there were more inside of the church. A lot, surprisingly, of the Celestial Council is worshipped here. Ostist, god of the night, moons, planets. Ko, your patron, Namir, is also worshipped here. You guys can see Rutan, god of nature. Yeah, I was like, you were the god of archery. I know this.
Yes.
Tados, god of medicine. There are a few religions here. And, actually, you all see a smaller altar with the image of a humanoid woman with like massive curling horns, and there is a plaque upon this altar that just says the comet. This
Yes!
is Ko's altar for when she, I guess, was the goddess of beauty.
Suck it! Sorry.
I now need to know if that was in or out of character.
Yes!
Interesting. These mortals have no taste, clearly.
Well, the kid recognized me as one of my priests, so I guess that just means I'm instantly recognizing you.
I'm sorry, who has a statue out front of one of these cathedrals? That's what I thought.
You all are more than welcome to continue to explore the town. Or you can go to bed. What? What?
After everybody has kind of, as we're leaving the temple, I'd like to kind of be towards the back, and maybe I could scoop up like a little handful of mud. I could go put it on Cole's plaque.
How dare you?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, it's a 19!
Oh
You
my god.
suck!
That's incredible.
You suck so much!
Yeah, you.
The dice gods are like on my favor today.
Yeah, you are more than. Yeah, go ahead. You pick up some mud and just smear it on Ko's altar.
I leave.
Okay.
So much love.
I'm going to try and find an instrument shop to see if I can get my lyre.
Okay. You walk around and you eventually do find it's a very small shop, but as you open the door, there's a little ringing as a little shop bell goes off. A man, human, kind of older. He's wearing bifocals, so his eyes are like really big. He turns towards you and is just, "Oh, hello. What are you doing in this? Well, I'm certain you want some form of musical instrument. Are you a bard or just a traveling performer?
I'm a bard.
Oh, fantastic. I love the ones who do little magics with my instruments. Um, is there something specific you wanted?
Well, I broke my lyre earlier and was hoping maybe I could have some help fixing it.
Oh, goodness. Well, yes, give it here. Let me see.
I hand it over.
He takes out several more like magnifying glasses and then like attaches it to his already ginormous bifocals and kind of just puts them in front of the glasses, and he looks at the very clearly broken lyre. Mm, yes, this is quite broken. How did you manage to cut all of the strings?
I don't even know.
I understand. Well, I may have some extra string in the back. I will check, and, you just feel free to shop around. Don't take anything. Now, I've had a couple of
I was not
things
planning on
go missing in the night. But you seem like a nice young person. And he's gonna turn around and just walk into the back of his shop.
What a pleasant old man.
He comes back a little bit later. I was able to find the strings. Did you want me to restring them? Did you want to do that yourself?
Can you restring it, please?
Of course. That is going to be an extra 2 gold. I do have a business to run, you know.
Of course.
He carefully strings the lyre back up, tuning it for you as well as he goes. Now, this is beautiful craftsmanship. Where exactly did you say you got this lyre?
I didn't say, actually. I don't know.
Oh, well, that's peculiar, but not entirely strange. He continues to string up your lyre. Well, if you remember, my name is Carlo. I run this humble little shop here in Bayron. You may know Ezekiel. He's a small tabaxi. Calico. He comes in every so often, part of the Fallen faction. I often upgrade his musical instruments. If you're ever in the neighborhood, feel free to drop by. I understand how difficult it can be to find someone with musical prowess out on the road.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Of course. He plays a little scale on the lyre and then nods to himself. Yes, good as new. Hands it to you. That'll be, I have to do conversions in my head real quick. That'll be 3 gold.
And I hand over the 3 gold.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. What was your name?
Dylan.
Dylan. What a nice name for a nice person. And he goes and reaches out and kind of pinches your cheek like a grandfather.
I get this look on my face like, why? But I don't say anything.
All right, have a good day, dearie. Unless, of course, you had something else you wanted.
No, thank you.
Wonderful. Have a great day.
And I leave the shop and probably go back to the inn.
Okay. Are the rest of you back in the perfect shot? or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to imagine.
cool. As you walk in, you hear a scream as a woman kind of just like jumps out of the way, and a rat holding something glittering just runs past you guys out the door and zigzags through the streets before ducking into one of the little drains for storms. Storm drain. That's what it's called.
I don't need to go into. How do I get the sewer idea from you? Go to the storm drain where the sewer leads.
Need I remind you that we are expected to meet up with the Gravedigger tonight?
Yeah, you need to. We got a few hours before. We can like grab something to eat, right? So, who's hungry? You two raise your fucking hand.
It's great.
All right, cool. No one else is hungry.
I'm pretty hungry.
It would be nice to have a meal with y'all again.
Look, I can whip out the Hero's Feast book.
You're gonna do my job for me?
I
Absolutely.
got you. Okay. What kind of cuisine? Should I go human, elven, dwarven, halfling, uncommon?
Human.
Human. Okay. It's the first section, so make that. a little
First
easier.
page, burgers and fries.
On the menu tonight, we have a traveler's stew, iron rations, sword coast seafood bouillabaisse, a pan-fried knucklehead trout, Anfale braised beef, Hamlet golden brown roasted turkey with sausage stuffing and drippings, birdats, hand pies, dark molasses nut bread, troll-tide candied apples, ved bread, otic skillet fried spiced potatoes, yawning portal buttermilk biscuits, caricature noodles. Oh my god, how long is this gonna go?
It is a big book.
It's a big book. Let's just
Big
leave it at
book.
that.
That's like the human section. I thought that there were not that many recipes.
You're wrong.
I'm done. So one of those. Name one.
Hold on, I gotta pull up my. Oh right, packed up. Turkey with the sausage stuffing and drippings.
Mystery meat stick.
The one you've
I'll have
been
the spice.
eating the entire time
Yes.
that you've been eating.
It tastes good.
Good, or are you just saying that because of like?
I'm pretty sure I was made to do a roll.
I'll have the spiced potatoes.
You'll do the same.
Sounds delicious.
I'll have a hot glass of water.
Order food, Inicio.
And the iron rations.
Okay. Bertha takes all of your orders and kind of just nods along, and then gets to Inizio and just stares in confusion. Alright, so you want a hot glass of water and... I'm sorry, you said iron rations?
And does your establishment not carry iron rations?
This town doesn't even have a forge.
It doesn't have real iron in it. It requires an iron stomach.
How about I get you the leftovers from last week? That should just about cover the iron stomach thing.
His mouth immediately starts watering.
You are a strange individual. Turns and walks back.
Did you know that they do that at restaurants?
You're
You can
sick.
You can just get week old garbage.
You're sick, Inizio.
Thank you.
Not as a... I will
Inizio.
verb you.
You're mortal now. You can't just go about eating week-old food.
Why not?
You will die.
No, we don't do that. There's been
For a god of death and decay, you seem rather ignorant about this process.
Okay, eventually...
Alright, meat stick! I'll try it to appease you.
Eventually, she does come back with all of your orders, a hot cup of water and week-old food. It has a little bit of mold on it.
If you eat that, I will slap you.
She also brings 2 meat sticks. 4 meat sticks.
Don't-
2 for Marcus and 2 for Inizio.
Don't. You...
Inizio's gonna die.
If you're not sitting at a table... I'm sorry, if we are going to sit at a table, I would like to lunge at Inizio over the table.
You are
And, like,
you
stand
are
up
sitting
very
at a-
quickly.
Yeah, you're sitting at a table. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Nothing... Doesn't do. 11?
Ha! Misses!
Yeah, I figured.
Co lunges at you. Yeah.
There's something wrong.
I
This doesn't taste like good mold at all.
Good. I will verb you, Inizio.
Did you say you'll verb me?
I'll say it again.
Like VERB.
Yes.
Like an action word?
Yes. Pick one.
I'll eat the meat stick.
Tastes pretty good.
Why? Okay. I devour it, just ravenously.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Including-
Not the garbage. Not the garbage.
Okay, 'cause I was about to make you make a Constitution saving throw.
No, the mold doesn't taste right. But I will eat all of. Is the meat stick like on a wooden stick?
Yes.
Or yeah, eat the stick too.
You're sick.
Okay. Bertha is staring just at you as you, first of all, eat the trash and then spit it back out. And she kind of nods, like, yes, that is the appropriate reaction. And then when you eat the stick as well, she's like, well, you can't win them all. And goes back into the kitchen. The rest of you, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because all of those things sounded phenomenal. Yeah, you guys get a real good meal.
If we ever play together, in person, I will 100% make something from this book for you all.
I
Hell,
am
Is it
already
actual
at-
recipes?
Yes.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool. Like,
I thought it was just like a list of items.
no,
Real recipes that you can make.
like this is like dwarven flatbread. We've got
Rampage
there's
here.
like
I
this
need
is
to
like
buy that book immediately.
Just a free plug for Heroes Feast.
here
Absolutely,
you go,
great.
Heroes Forge. This was a really cool Christmas
There's a
present.
recipe for bangers and smash.
Ouch. I'm so sorry.
That's what I said.
Of the table, I am going to finish up soon. It's getting late.
Okay.
Fair.
Oh, sorry. There was a ringing in my ears.
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say you guys go to bed, get a full rest.
Lovely
Hooray.
meta way to end it. I'm also about to go to bed and get a full rest.
Okay, okay, I will see you guys next week.
Sorry for cutting things short.
Okay. I will see you guys, next week then.
Bye.
2:30